Hi beautiful thinkers, Temi here, Temi. Welcome to Temi's Beautiful Thoughts. So today I just want to give you guys my thoughts on this L'Oreal infallible, what's it called, long wear shaping stick. I've been wearing it for the past roughly 2 weeks and I think I've solidified my thoughts on it. So I just want to share with you guys what I think about the foundation. Okay, so I have combination oily skin. So like under my eyes is dry, my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, my nose are oily, and then the rest of my face is pretty much normal. So usually when I go for foundations, I like something that is more matte, and more importantly, I want something that would stay through my oils coming through. I want something that even when my oil comes through and I blot it off, the foundation still stays on my skin. That's my goal. I'm not looking for a foundation that would be matte from where I wear it to till when I take it off, because personally that's unrealistic, and also I think my skin would probably freak out. So for me, I want something that when I put it on, when I start getting oily, I dab it with a napkin. I still want the foundation to be on my face. I don't want the foundation to be gone. So that's what I'm looking for when I look for a foundation. And what I've heard about stick foundations is like they're not good for oily skin. You know, they kind of smear off very quickly. They don't last on oily skin. So I've just not even tried a stick foundation. But when I saw this one, I'm like, okay, let me try it. You know, because I like L'Oreal product. So I said, let me try this one. So like I said, I've been trying it. I work 8 hours. When I do my makeup in the morning, I do it around 8:30. Wait, did I say 8:30? Yeah, 8:30, 8:45. And I take it off pretty late. Like sometimes 10, 11 is when I take off my makeup. So I'm wearing it for a significantly long time, you know. So I wanted something that at the very least would last through like through my work day, because I get off work at 5:30. So at the very least I want something that will last that 8-hour shift that I work. And that's basically how I've been testing it. I've been testing it wearing it to work every day. So I'm going to slide in a video of me demoing the foundation wearing it to show you guys how it applies. The foundation is very creamy. It glides on the skin very easily. It doesn't drag, because I know that there's some stick foundation that I've heard that they are more drier because they are marketing it more for oily skin, so it has a more dry texture. But I think those kind of foundations will be harder to blend. This one is not hard to blend. I use this Tarte duo foundation to blend it this side, and it blends out really nice on my face. You know, I just apply it, you know, all over my face, and then I blended it. Very nice finish. It's not matte though, it's not dewy either. It's like a satin kind of natural finish on the skin, and then I just go on and I powder it, and it stays pretty kind of satin natural look throughout the day. It doesn't like, you know, like turn matte or anything like that. It doesn't necessarily dry down. I don't notice it having a dry down effect, but once I powder it, it pretty much stays on. So I noticed that I start getting oily around the 3-4 hour mark. And remember, I said what I'm looking for is not something that would not make me oily. I'm looking for something that when I blot the oil off, the foundation is still there. And this one, you know, thankfully, when I blot it off, the foundation is still, for the most part, is still there. The one I used it with several different primers, and don't use it with this primer. It doesn't work with this primer. I think the best primer that it worked with was when I combined this the Ordinary spreadable primer with with this Becca Evermatte. I put the Becca Evermatte on my cheeks, yeah, and that kept it pretty decent, you know, a bit longer than when I used this one. I got oily like not even, and it's supposed to be a matte lock primer. It's not matting anything. So I think using like a more pore filling primer and an oil control primer would really benefit. You benefit more from that using those kind of primer with this foundation. So so like I said, for like about 3-4 hours I blot and the foundation was still on my face. And you know, at the end of the my work day, I blot again before I leave the office. And then, you know, I can see areas like, especially my cheeks, it's coming off a little bit, like the sides of my nose is coming off. But overall it doesn't, because I've used foundations, right, that once I blot, like the foundation is gone. Even before I blot, said foundation is already, is like, where are you, where did you run away to? So I've used foundations like that. So I really appreciated that this one didn't do that. So what else? I'm going to insert a picture of how we looked throughout the day. I took a couple of pictures just to show you guys how it looked when I put it on, when I blotted, and then at the end of the day. And I'm gonna do a check-in when I just to show you guys what it looks like, you know, live on camera. So it's 8 p.m, a little bit after 8, and this is what my face is looking like. My oil are like really trying to come through, but I'm gonna blot some of that oil off. But it's been a while. It's been about, what, 12 hours. So alright, so what do I see? I still see some traces of the foundation, you know, but I can see that on my cheek area right here, it's like wearing off. My son was like playing with my face earlier, so that might have contributed to it. But for 12-hour wear, I actually think it doesn't look bad. So personally, I like it. You know, it's something that I would feel comfortable wearing to work. So I just wanted to show you guys the progression of how we looked from beginning to end. So see you later. Bye. So basically, do I recommend this foundation? Absolutely yes, I recommend this foundation for someone that has oily skin. Just make sure that you use a primer that is pore filling and a bit mattifying, you know, and it would last you the entire day, you know. So that's my thoughts for this foundation. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you guys learned. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe and like, you know, let me know what your thoughts are. If you've used this foundation, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Have you found something different with this foundation? Let me know. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.